energy surrounds us and binds us.
What's up, Marvel fans, and welcome back to the Carbonite Convos podcast. Today is episode 70, and we're going to do something a little different. We've done it before a couple times, but with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness coming out next week, we figured we'd do a deleted scenes rewatch of the first Doctor Strange movie. So there's not too much to say. We're just going to go through, watch the 5 deleted scenes, and then the gag reel, and just kind of talk about them in between. So, Alec, do you have any initial thoughts before we get into it?
No, man. As always, when you go and look at deleted scenes, you wonder if it could have changed anything that actually happened in the movie. So I'm excited to see if we see anything along those lines. And with Multiverse of Madness coming out next week, I'm just excited to see some Doctor Strange stuff. So I'm ready to jump into this thing. I don't know about you, man.
No, let's do it. So we are going to play deleted scene number 1. Caecilius searches for answers. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
We look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Corinthians 2.
Chapter 4, verse 18.
I have always loved that verse.
It's also a favorite of mine. The truest passage in all our scripture.
Oh, I don't know about that. The book is full of truth.
No, not that book. That book promises eternity, but fails to deliver.
Oh.
The afterlife.
Afterlife is a contradiction. There is no afterlife. And I can prove it to you.
No one can prove such a thing.
I can.
He's going to just kill him.
Oh, he's gone. Whoa.
See? No life. Only death. Weep for him.
That was brutal.
He can never taste true eternal life. She will. I've deciphered the second ritual.
That was an interesting scene.
So I want to know where exactly that fit in, because was that maybe what made the sorcerers not like him? Was it him doing whatever he was doing in this, or was it probably before that?
What do you mean? What made the sorcerers not like him?
He went down a dark path. Like it had to have been before that, because he obviously has followers at this point. This was a better look at some of his followers, though. We really didn't get too many of them in the first movie.
Now, what I like about this scene is, we've talked about religion and spirituality a lot on the channel. Well, not a lot, but here and there on the channel. And I think it's really interesting, Doctor Strange as a whole, when it comes to spirituality and these ideas of afterlife and permanence, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So to see them compare that to the beliefs from the Bible, it truly fascinates me, because, I'd be on the side of the preacher where, there is an afterlife, but there is something interesting to think about when Caecilius says that's a contradiction, afterlife, because at that point you're not living. And I guess although you're not living, that doesn't mean it's not real. So I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. And then right when Caecilius said, I can prove to you that there's not an afterlife, I knew right there he was planning on killing him. But a very brutal scene. I assumed that this was somewhere towards the beginning of the movie, because, the movie opens up with him beheading the librarian. So that's how he gets the book, and how he gets the ritual. And this is where he deciphers it. So I assume that this is somewhere near the beginning of the movie, because the deleted scenes do go in order as well.
Oh, good point. And so they just felt maybe that this wasn't necessary. We already kind of just saw how brutal he was right out of the chute.
Yeah. I'm down to move on to the second one if you are. So this one is titled Lost in
Kathmandu.
Yeah, my screen's loading right now. Lost in Kathmandu. I'm guessing this is the scene. This is the city where Kamartaj is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm ready to go if you are.
Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. So we can see, I think it's interesting. This is exactly 1 hour into the movie.
What's up, puppy?
Hey. Come here. Hey. Oh, look at you. Got a friend who goes for your type. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's all right. Don't be frightened.
Wow, he's actually showing some kindness.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shaking my hand now. Wait till you get the bill. How's your insurance?
Oh my God.
And this is where the movie
Guys,
picks up.
Yep.
I don't have any money. You watch. No, please.
All right. So I think that scene is interesting. It's just able to show us kind of a tender moment where he has, that tender heart.
I like it because at this point in the movie, he hadn't figured that out yet. Like he was still kind of in agony. He was still, reflecting on his loss of his hands, reflecting on the loss of his relationship. He was looking for help. And I don't know if that was like a foreshadowing moment saying like, he actually is a good person or not. But I felt like that would have been a nice addition to have because it would have made me like him as a character more before I knew much about him,
Yeah. No, for sure. And I think that kind of goes along with how he likes to help heal people. We hear the Ancient One say in the movie that he became a surgeon because he wanted to have that control over life. So I think that goes along those same lines, but still at the end of the day, he's helping another creature on this planet.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that Mordo saw that too, which is why Mordo maybe would have opened up the doors to him.
That makes sense.
Cool, lighthearted scene. I like that.
Yeah, I liked it too.
All right. The next deleted scene, number 3, is called Making Contact.
Interesting.
So it's loading for just a sec. And I'm ready to start it if you are.
All right, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
So now we are.
I assume this is when they're making contact with Dormammu.
Okay. This also says an hour in. Interesting.
Yeah, that the timestamp must be wrong.
What if this doesn't work?
It will work.
Oh no, we're at 2:05.
Seems so sure.
That's what it says in the bottom left.
Faith strong.
Yeah, but 5 seconds ago it said 11 hours.
This is about whether or
It
not
just
this disciple
changed.
of Cagliostro rituals correctly. If you're wrong,
If I'm wrong, then he will ignore us, and we will each die our own slow, natural death. We are not the ones knocking. He is. And he's waiting for someone like us to let him in.
Yeah, it is. It has to be Dormammu.
Shelak Dormammu.
Oh, yeah.
Lutayel Beunuk. Sava Helega Dormammu. Lutayel Dormammu.
Whoa.
You think in that moment they would get the hint that this ever... Oh, wow.
I just didn't do it.
He must not believe.
I was wrong. Your death won't be natural after all.
Jeez.
Dang.
Wow. I wonder what made it not work for him.
Well, my perspective is that he went into it not believing that it was going to work,
Well,
and
see,
everybody else did.
I don't know
Because go ahead.
I don't know because I feel like if you do the things right, it should still work. I don't
know. Like you see Doctor Strange, he wasn't able to do the portals at first, even
True.
though he was saying the right words, he was doing the right movements, but it took him being left at the top of Mount Everest to where he
To
had
fully
to
commit. Yeah.
commit himself to it.
Mm.
My thing is this little rune, I guess that's what I'm going to call it, that's being burned onto their forehead. You would think that if they're about to commit themselves to this eternal life, that should be your first sign that it's not a paradise. I think anything that's a paradise, it's not going to hurt like that. I
Right.
don't know. Maybe that's just me, but it seems like they cut out a decent amount of, already 4 minutes of scenes
Caecilius
with
stuff.
Caecilius and his zealots. So I think that would have been interesting to see these things.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I would have liked that.
Yeah. Are you ready to move on to number 4?
Yeah, man. We got Strange meets Daniel Drum.
Daniel Drum. So I am ready to start this whenever you are.
All right, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1. So this one's only a minute long.
Hello?
It's in the sanctum. Hello.
That's the drum. Hello? What are you doing in here, Strange?
That was weird.
Artifacts.
Yeah.
And then there was this explosion.
I saw them in the astral plane. They're here. Stay where you are. Whatever they become, you're no match for.
What?
Oh, hell.
I don't think that added too much, but I'm sure that actor was a little angry since they took out one of his only lines.
No, 100%. Because is he kind of like the same aspect as far as like Wong was in charge of the library, and maybe he was in charge of like the, I don't know, armory, whatever you would want to call that.
Well, no, because I'm pretty sure that in the movie he is the what's the word I'm looking for? Oversees the sanctum. So he's not the sorcerer supreme or anything like that, but he is the watcher of the specific sanctum.
Oh, gotcha. Like the guard. I gotcha. Like he is in charge of.
So I don't think that added too much. Which I can see why they took that one out. It didn't add too much.
Right.
We didn't miss out on anything with it not being there.
That has to be right before Caecilius and his crew came to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because he said he saw them in the astral plane, saw them coming. Makes sense.
Yep. All right. So the final deleted scene before we get to the gag reel, deleted scene number 5. Let's pause it. Let's restart it. We have the Carbonite courtyard.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Maybe these aren't in order because this is at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, no, it has to be out of order.
Really? Sure we got the right place? That one looks a little more Carbonite-y.
I once stood in your place, and I too was disrespectful.
This was in the movie, right?
So might I offer you some advice? Forget everything you think you know.
All right.
cuts from the street to this.
Ancient.
Mm-hmm.
What's his real name? Right. Forget everything I think I know. Sorry.
Huh.
All right, so that one as well didn't really add too much. I would assume that they took that one out because we're already going to get a pretty clear look at the at the courtyard and the sorcerers doing their thing, that we didn't really need that moment right there.
Right.
That
like
would be
we're-
my best guess because that wasn't too intense.
I'd agree. I always wonder sometimes, like, what makes them cut certain things and save 10 seconds here and 10 seconds
Yeah.
there. Like, I wonder if they have to have it under a certain time in order to meet goals or anything like that. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so we ready for the gag reel?
Yeah, let's
My
see what this is
favorite part.
about.
All right, so we are gonna click play. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
In 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this phone. I'm having difficulty making it right now because I'm looking right down the barrel.
Stop!
It's weird seeing him do things like in costume.
I know, right? Look at him holding that light.
That's got to be like his shield,
Well, yeah, it's like the portals, but it's just interesting seeing an actual like light.
Yeah.
She simply is. And we are all better for it. And we are all the better for it. And we are all better for it.
Damn it! I'm not that cool.
I'm not that cool.
Just a very slight movement. Yeah, not even that much. Just a very.
Are you hungry? Yeah. I need a
How's the circulation?
Too early to tell.
I like how quiet it was.
I know. I like hearing him cuss too.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Don't. It's fine. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Once again, sorry, I forgot the words.
All right. Let me at least make one thing start to make sense. The name is Dr. Stephen Strange. Don't know what my hand's doing. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, we're struggling with a lot of things here.
I haven't even mentioned the fucking thing, a thing of.
What would Red taught me?
That would be bad.
I don't know why I like that one. Just his face, man.
I told you not because of you.
Atta boy.
Hello, Tiny. Oh, Mama. Hello.
So wait, you figured out a way to. So
I didn't
you
take him as being
figured
weird.
out a way to regenerate. No.
I know. I took him as a lot more serious.
Yeah.
Miracle, every medical miracle perpetuated the illusion that inflated your ego, perpetuated the delusion that you can it.
I think she's the most interesting one seeing like
Mirror
this.
Zone? What? No, dimension.
The mirror zone.
The parking zone. You can't park here.
Your heart just stopped. No. I'm the doctor, and you are the patient. I didn't. Sorry.
Prematurely, we need to prep him for a cranial.
I call it the strange tech policy.
At least something's named after me.
Palmer's strange technique.
Ramon, I've come to bargain.
Yeah. I come Ramon.
Action.
The dream is over.
All right, so that's pretty neat. I think it was funny seeing the ancient one mainly just come out break character,
Yeah,
because
no,
we've only seen her.
She's so serious and in that like kind of monotone voice.
Yeah,
that especially when they cuss, I like it. I think it's funny.
No, I know, same. So I think as a whole, there wasn't anything too crazy that would have changed the movie. I think the Caecilius ones are the most interesting because it showed, we already knew how brutal he was, but it would have showed how easily he can just slay someone. So I think that was really interesting to see. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I would have liked to have more info on Caecilius in the first movie, just because I feel like he's obviously still going to be a villain in this next film. So I would have.
Caecilius?
No, he's with Dormammu. He's with Dormammu.
Oh, you meant Mordo?
I was thinking of Mordo.
Yeah.
I meant, anyways.
No, I know what you mean.
You know what I meant.
Mordo's going to be in the next movie, but Caecilius is joined the one.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Is there, anything else you have on Doctor Strange? I know next week we're going to talk a little bit about how to prepare for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, because our episodes come out on Mondays and the movie is coming out. What is it? Wednesday night? Thursday night. So, we're going to tell you everything that you should watch. So you'll totally be able to binge all of the X-Men movies, every Marvel series, every movie in one day. So you'll have plenty of time. But yeah, man, I'm super excited for Multiverse of Madness. I saw today that there are rumored to be 15 cameo appearances.
Wow.
I'm curious as to what qualifies as a cameo. You know what I mean? Because if Tom Cruise is Superior Iron Man,
that's not a cameo. That's a new character.
Exactly. So I'm kind of interested to see what that's going to be like.
I don't know, man. We just have about a week from tomorrow. I can't wait. I've had my tickets for weeks now.
I gotta buy mine.
I'm counting the minutes down, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. I am. I can't wait either. This will change the MCU once again moving forward. Do you have anything else before we let the people ride?
No, man. I think that was a lot of fun. I always like doing these a little bit different podcast episodes where we really go through and watch deleted scenes, and we obviously watch the gag reel. So I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching it with us. We very much enjoyed your company, and I think it was a good ride, man.
Yes, sir. And until the next time you're on the channel, like always, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.